what you want, babe. Don't let it go. I know you want it now. I'm just waiting on you. These pictures got me fucked up, and I don't wanna run, but I'm scrolling through my phone. I'm about to double tap it so you know how I feel.
What's good, y'all? It's CJ with her first YouTube video, and I will be doing a story time on when I got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, what was going on before, and how I am doing now. But before we get into it, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and make sure y'all hit that bell so y'all can always get a notification when I post a new video. So today actually makes 14 years since I became a type 1 diabetic. I got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes on April 21st, 2006. So I was 5 and I am now 19. Before I got diagnosed, I was doing a lot of weird stuff, but people would just think, okay, she being a kid, because kids do weird stuff all the time. So I was like eating dirt, sucking on raw potatoes, eating like the drywall. And then my mom eat cornstarch, so I used to take a handful of her cornstarch. If she catch me, I was used to just take off running. But not knowing that it's showing all the symptoms of me becoming a diabetic. So my mom took me to the doctor, and he told her, like, she's lacking something and she's trying to replace it. So he made me an appointment to a nutritional specialist. Before the appointment, I had got sick. The night that I got sick, I wasn't being myself. I was like getting up, going to the bathroom, going back to my room, getting up, going to my parents' room. Throughout the night, I was just going between the 3 rooms. Then my dad pointed out to my mom, he was like, "Do Pooh Bear look skinny to you?" She's like, "Yeah, she don't feel good. I'm gonna just take her to the hospital, see what's going on." She took me, they admitted me, they started running all these tests. So when they came back, they asked my parents, "Is like, do diabetes run in your family?" They both said no, of course. It's like only 3 people that I know of that has diabetes in my family. They're like, well, she's a type 1 diabetic. There's like, she's been a type 1 diabetic. It's just that her pancreas kept up with her until now. A pancreas is an organ in our body that produces insulin for us. Mine doesn't work. So I got put into the ICU. So with the ICU, my mom was there. My nurse told her, she was like, "You can go home, clean up, attend to the other kids." With ICU, it's like we only have 1 patient and the patient only has 1 nurse. So my mom went home. So about an hour or so later, I woke up and I pulled all my monitors off of me. So it started beeping real loud. My nurse came running. It's like, but I was already standing in the middle of the hallway. I was like, "My mom don't come back, I'm going home." Knowing I ain't know how to get home from no hospital. So she called my mom. She was like, "Cherish woke up, pulled all her monitor off." She's sitting here eating a bag of chips, and the doctor is gonna be so mad at me because she's literally eating all of them. So my mom came back, and then the doctor that they sent was a diabetic doctor. He said, "Oh no, I'm not mad." They was like, "Sweetie, we're not trying to starve you or anything." So that's when they put me on a 2,000 calorie diet, just like a regular person would intake each day. So it's like I'm eating everything else like everybody else do. So when I got out of the hospital, they told my mom everything, like what's going to equal up to 2,000 calories, what can I eat that doesn't have any carbs or anything like that. And they taught her how to give me my shots and test my blood sugar. So when I got home, I usually love it. I used to eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, and the snacks in between. After a while, I got tired of it. It's like, maybe because I started feeling better, I got my weight back, etc. So when I went to my first diabetic doctor appointment, I told him, I was like, I don't want to be a diabetic no more. He was like, oh, sweetie, I'm sorry. It's like, we don't have a cure for it right now. He said, we just have the medicine to make you feel better. So at the time, I didn't understand. I'm like, okay. But as I started getting older, it's like I really got tired of it. So it's like around this time, I was about 8 or 9. My mom taught me to start teaching me how to test my blood sugar on my own and take my insulin on my own. And around this time, it's like I got tired of doing it. It's like at some point, like my fingers was getting sore from me testing my blood sugar 4 times a day. It's like, and I always had to take shots. And then it's like I'm a kid, so it's like I don't want to have to pause and go in the house, test my blood sugar, eat something. I don't want to have to do that break like I'm seeing all these other kids that's outside playing all day. And it's like my mom's like, you can't be like other kids. It's like, but it got to the point where my doctor, it's like, if you don't start taking care of yourself, you're going to get real sick to the point where you can have a limb removed, or even worse, you can die. I'm a kid. I don't want to hear that. So it's like, at first, I was doing it, but over time, I got better with the help from my sister, my parents, my grandparents. So I'm getting older. It's like I can do it on my own. So when people see me eating something or drinking something that has a lot of sugar in it, they panic. It's like, I'm okay. I can do this on my own. All I have to do is cover it. There's a couple of times I did get real sick. It's like my sister graduation party. She was graduating from college, and they was throwing a party for her at my grandma's house, and I got real sick to the point where my nerves and my arms was hurting. And every time my nerves and my arms will start hurting, I always wanted to get into a real cold bath. For some reason, that helps ease it. It's like I was just sick that whole day, like throwing up constantly. So I had a high blood sugar. It was over 600. It was like, and not everybody knew what to do. So it's like they waited till my mom came home. She was mad, like, just like she said y'all should have instantly gave her some insulin to take her blood sugar down. So when my mom came home, she did everything. I started feeling a little better. I'm like, okay, good. Then one time I did get sick again, but it was an accident. I am on an insulin pump. My insulin pump looks like this, and it's like a string. And then I have a site that's in my stomach so I can receive my insulin. I was at a friend's house. I was about 12. I want to say I was about 12 or 13. And my insulin site had ripped out on accident. It got caught on a door. It's like I got real sick. So they didn't panic, so they instantly just called 911. So I was in the hospital for only like a day or two. It's like it was an accident. So okay, so how am I doing now? I'm doing wonderful. It's like I literally got way better with taking care of myself, making sure I test my blood sugar 4 times a day, me covering everything I eat or drink. And it's like, I want to show people that it's hard, but you can do it. It's like, don't feel like you can't, and don't feel like you get tired of it. It's like, it's either that or it's your life. It's like, you have to do it. And I want to show people that how I'm living my life, and I live my life normally with type 1 diabetes. So if anybody needed help, questions, or anything, I'm here. You can come to me. Look at me. I was 5 when I got diagnosed. I'm 19. That's 14 years. That's a long time. It's like, that's basically my whole life. I've been dealing with it. So I can answer any questions or anything. So I started a YouTube just because that's what I want to do. I want to show people how I'm living my life with type 1 diabetes and help people feel like that they can do it. It's just extra steps to it. So if you want to see more and you have any questions, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that bell so y'all can get a notification when I post a new video. And I will be leaving my social media accounts where y'all can ask questions in the description below. And I'm out.
Hold up.